So let's talk about the situation. This is what happened. Twitch has updated their help article about how to use host mode. They added a note saying on 10/3, that's October 3rd. Sorry to Europeans. I don't know why they did that instead of October. Anyways, host mode will be removed from Twitch. Visit the FAQ for more information. Okay, let's go to the FAQ. What is happening? Why is it opening a new page? It's okay. I didn't think that would happen. Okay, it's down here. I'm just gonna go down. I thought it was gonna. Okay, I thought it was a jump link. It is, but it opens in a new tab. Okay, here we go. What is changing with host mode and when is it happening? Host mode is going away on October 3rd, 2022. After this date, the /host chat command and the host channel stream manager quick action will no longer be available. In addition, auto host will be changed to suggested channels in your channel settings. Okay, interesting. Why? Why are they doing this? But why? We introduced host mode in 2014. That was the year I started streaming. To make it easy for streamers to give their viewers another stream to watch when they're offline. Since its launch, we've learned that streamers want to share their viewers with other streamers to help them grow, and have introduced features that help you do that. We made this decision to deprecate this feature because the experience it delivers to viewers doesn't match their expectations when they come to Twitch. Viewers want to interact with the streamer when they're live, and host mode blocks this from happening. This is not very well said. But we'll talk about what we're going to talk all about this, so don't worry. Preventing viewers from interacting with the stream they're watching also limits a streamer's growth potential because they're not able to build meaningful connections with those new viewers. This does not make any sense to me. I don't know. I get why host mode is a bad experience, but this doesn't like accurately. I don't know. This is like auto-generated text. This is, I don't know. This doesn't make any sense to me. But okay, we're gonna talk about why actually host mode was a bad thing. Oops, spoilers. What's up, Nakamura? Recently started watching your educational content. It's some of the most genuine stuff out there from what I found. What? Thanks. Oh my gosh. Wow, that's very kind. Thank you so much. Wow, that means so much. Thank you. Anyways, okay. What's up, Unzarito? What's up, Notorious Stretch? Okay, so what Twitch wants to say is that when you go to someone's page and someone else is being hosted, it is a very confusing experience. And I think most people will acknowledge that especially if you're not familiar with Twitch, it is a very confusing experience. You go to twitch.tv/Lowco and things have changed. So if you guys haven't noticed, if you go to someone's page, and let me see if it will take me right to the live stream here. If I go to twitch.tv/Lowco. Okay, it will take me right to my stream because I'm live. Take me right to the live stream here. If I go to, let's say I go to twitch.tv/ if I can type correctly, streamer square. Okay, when you type in someone's channel name, it takes you to this page. It takes you to a landing page, okay? Let me pull up Streamer Square and let me host someone and let me see what that experience is like, and we'll go through that. So it doesn't land you here anymore like it used to. And then when you're hosting someone, get rid of all this. When you're hosting someone, it takes over this screen. If you're not, especially if you're not familiar with Twitch, you're like, oh, you know, I went to you know, Lyric's channel, who never uses a face cam, and all of a sudden there's a blonde woman on this page. I must have been to the wrong stream. I'm gonna close out of this. It's not a great experience. Congrats on 35 months of subbing. Thank you. I subbed to my own channel. Isn't that amazing? All right, let me host. Let me /host myself. /host Lowco. Lowco. Okay, so here you go. Here's what it's like when you host someone, right? I'm going to the Streamer Square channel, and who is this person? Who is this person? who's this Lowco person? I must have, and then you start typing here, and you're like, hello, what's up? And you start chatting and interacting, and that person will never see your messages. I'm sure we have all had the experience of seeing your chat throughout the day after you've gone offline and you're hosting someone and people are trying to chat with the person you're hosting. Like, that has happened all the time, even for people who are really familiar with Twitch. I've seen that experience over and over and over again. This is getting a little cray cray. All right. We got to reset the feed here. So what Twitch is trying to say is when you land on someone's page and you see someone else, even though we can admit that, okay, yeah, it says check out Lowco right here and it says hosting Lowco. Do you guys know how many people don't like to read or look at things? The information in front of them says, this is not the channel I'm looking for. That's what that says. That's your instinct. You don't have, like, people are not gonna like detective. If only we had the Sure Lowco email. They're not gonna, most people don't take the time to like look at, oh, well, what does this mean? Why is this happening? I'm confused. Let me try to look at these tiny little details right here and check out Lowco. And I mean, even the sub button and the follow buttons are, it just like, it's confusing, right? So this is not confusing at all. And so here's something that has also changed is traffic to grow Twitch. Twitch is relying on streamers to promote their Twitch streams on other platforms. It is one of the best ways to grow on Twitch is to use other platforms. We know this now. I think by now it's pretty common to say it. It is actually true. And so with TikTok being, I read yesterday that TikTok, a TikTok user averages an hour and a half of watch time a day. I would love to know what the average viewer on Twitch, what their average watch time is. I'd be really curious. But TikTok averages an hour and a half watch time a day. Did you know that? That's fascinating. Anyways, so we're getting a lot of new people coming to Twitch from other platforms, and what's happening? I'm confused, right? I have not been a fan of the hosting experience, and the thing is, the checkout Lowco and the hosting Lowco thing, like, those are kind of relatively new, from when hosting was a thing, and it's so. Do I agree that hosting should just be removed? I'm not sure, but could they have maybe done something visibly better? Yeah, they could have tried, right? They could have tried to make it more transparent, but again, it's expecting the user to kind of figure this out when it's not it's not like a very natural thing. I think what Twitch wants to have happen is if you land on a channel page, this is the new landing page, right? Where is the Twitch? Where's Streamer Square? So this is the new landing page. When you are offline, this is where you land now. You don't land on that page anymore, right? So you land here. So this is better, right? Hosting while Streamer Square is offline, check out blah, blah, blah. And it's auto plays someone else's stream. This is not going away. And so it's just going to be maybe not always like the first thing people see. Twitch wants the user when they land to figure out who the channel is that they're landing on. So the first thing that you're going to see when you land on a page, I'm sorry that I don't have a channel trailer for Streamer Square, but the first thing you would see is their channel trailer, and then you're gonna get suggested their VODs. You're gonna get suggested the recent VODs. It's gonna start auto playing. Actually, if you don't have a trailer, I think that's what happens too. Is like it'll start auto playing the last stream, any sort of clips and highlights. And if you have someone on your auto host list, which is not going away, then this is gonna be shown. The auto host list is getting a new name. So, because there's no actual hosting, it's more, It's called suggested channels. And it takes from the same list, so you don't have to do anything different. And that's the functionality. Let me see if I can pull up a different channel that might show how the carousel works that they're describing. Okay, so here's a great example of how this works. I'm giving myself more viewers, chat. Look, I'm just kidding. So we land on Chrissy's page, and I don't think she has a trailer, but this is the first thing we see. Is it auto-playing my stream because she's hosting? That functionality will still be the same, but you can tab through. Check out this just chatting stream from yesterday. Chrissy Skylar made a highlight of a recent ASMR stream. Meet Christy Skylar. Here's her channel trailer. So you'll be able to tab through all that. That's kind of the experience that they want, so that you have a chance to learn about the channel that you're watching. Does that make sense? Does that aspect make sense of why hosting was confusing and what it's going to be like now and what they're going after? The carousel's cool. Yeah, so you'll still be able to show people here. You're still going to be able to drive people here, right? Like, but someone who lands here and then tabs over to chat won't see someone's screen here. It'll be the offline page. It'll show recent videos here on the tab and whatever. Okay. So here are some other things that I think that's what Twitch is trying to say. All long story short, viewers want to interact with the streamer when they're live, and host mode prevents that from happening, because basically what I think they're trying to say, they're not saying it very well, but what they're trying to say is viewers, it was confusing for viewers, and it's a bad experience when you don't understand who the person is, right? You don't know what's happening. You don't know why you're not seeing the person who you came to go watch. And if you're just like start to type to that person, then they're never going to interact with you. And now you think that they're ignoring you. And now you've had a bad experience with this person that you're seeing. And you're having a bad experience with Twitch if you're new to Twitch and you don't understand what's happening. You're like, what the hell is the point of this, right? So I think there's a couple different elements to think about when it comes to hosting. It can be more confusing if the offline channel that is hosting has its offline community chatting and or offline bot commands running as well. Yeah, that's definitely true. Let me pull up my notes here because I had a few points that I wanted to make. Oh, where did I put them? That is the question. Okay. I wrote, host mode was consistently confusing the viewers who would land on your page and not understand why someone else was playing your channel. Here's the other thing about hosting when it comes to supporting streamers. And I really want to talk about this part especially because that's why people host. It's not for their own benefit. It's, you know, in my opinion, it's detrimental to yourself to host. But it's a way to help other streamers, and Twitch has cultivated a community and culture of helping other people, right? With raids and hosting. Shoutouts coming soon. So the thing with hosting that has changed is over time is you may have noticed when you host someone, it actually never, it stopped being effective, right? Like the viewer count back in my day, you know, when hosting was the thing and there weren't even like, Twitch didn't have a rating tool. You manually rated. You hosted for 1,000, you had 1,000 viewers watching and you hit /host, that person's viewer count went up by almost 1,000. Okay. Nowadays, when you just host, it is, I don't even see it go up half the time, right? It's like a tiny little fraction. It instantly drops. It's less effective than a raid. A raid is far more effective at sending people to a channel. And that's why Twitch built the tool and made it so that it flushes your channel. It sends everyone, lurker or not, into the other channel. And when you come back to your computer, another stream is playing. And guess what? That's ads that are being run. That's an experience to get someone new that's not in your streamer's time slot. and it's decently okay at bumping the viewer count. So hosting has not been really an effective mechanism for a while because the viewer count barely budged. The only people that really would see a host are people that are still hanging around your channel. And that's after, if you've rated already, then it's almost no one because you've already flushed everyone out of your channel. So what is it accomplishing at that point? It's not really accomplishing anything. And I saw someone make a comment on my tweet and they said, well, if you host and don't stream, you know, now we can't do that. It's like, well, if you host and you don't stream, you're not doing anything anyways. Also, Twitch started to negatively, basically like if you were getting a lot of hosts from other channels, it was starting to negatively impact your chances of being partner. And people had to like stop people from hosting, stop people from rating. And if you're auto hosting, that's not really something that people think to turn off because they don't want to touch it. They already have an auto host. Jags, I don't think that's true. Another comment that I saw on Twitter was people said, well, now, like, you know, people like to watch from a host because they don't get ads. Now that's going away. Now we have to watch ads. Twitch is only doing this because they care about ads. Ads play for hosts. That is a myth. I don't know where they got that idea. I literally tested it yesterday just to make sure. You will get the ads if you are /hosting. If you go through a raid, you don't get ads. At least you shouldn't. At least that's what's supposed to happen. You're not supposed to get the pre-roll ads if you come through on a raid. Twitch states the average viewers spend about 95 minutes on the platform. Oh yeah, where'd you get that from? If you have a link, let me know and I'll give you a permit so that I can see your source. That'd be awesome. Thanks for looking that up. Non-affiliates don't get any ads. Yeah, we talked about that last week. Okay, so what else? Okay, so let's talk about raids because that was the big question. Well, what's gonna happen to raids? Are raids going away? You know, I hope not, blah, blah, blah. Like, here's what I think. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. Twitch is kind of doing a complete makeover and they're doing a lot of spring cleaning. They got rid of what was it called? Reruns. They got rid of reruns. They got rid of it. They made a weird workaround for reruns. It looks like they got rid of chance, right? They're highly focused on data and how users are interacting with the platform and what's keeping people on the site. So they're not looking at how people feel. And of course, people are gonna feel instinctively sad and upset and be like, this is a mistake, this is bad. Don't get me started about the chance, okay? Look. Twitch helped you out by getting rid of chance. I said it. I'm not gonna get into it right now, but we can get rid of it. We can talk about it after this discussion, okay? All right, so let's talk about raids here. What should I do to help support the growth of other streamers once host mode is removed? Give them a shout out to help them gain more followers. Use the chat command /shoutout channel to share a follow button in chat so that your viewers can follow them without leaving your stream. What's up, Morpha? What's up, Hecky May? Am I saying it right? This is coming this month where you're gonna be able to /shout out the channel name and it's gonna pop up in chat a little interactive button so that you can follow from right there. It's a call to action that runs for, I think, I don't know, like a few seconds, like 10 to 30 seconds probably. Hey, what's up, Mama Tamago? How's it going? Welcome on in. It's from early in 2022, but it's from Influencer Marketing Hub website. Oh, nice. Do you have the link, nonfiction? I will give you, or a mod will give you permit if a mod can keep track. So this is coming soon. This is basically how we shout out, right? Twitch is basically taking things that happen in our culture of using the platform. So they made a raiding tool because we like to raid. Doing a shout out channel command that's going to be a little bit better because you don't have to go to a new page to follow someone. So this is great. This is gonna be a great tool. Send your viewers to their channel at the end of your stream. So you can use /raid channel, right? So that's why I don't think raids are going away, because it would be weird for them to like promote something they are going to axe. I think the raiding tool is, I don't know that, obviously I don't have the data behind it. I don't work for Twitch, but I think I would expect that the raid tool is very effective for them and highly used. That they've been adding additional features to raiding, like protective measures and choosing who you can accept raids from, like setting limits on that kind of stuff. Influencermarketinghub.com. I wonder if I have this. 42 useful Twitch stats. Ooh. This is great. Thank you so much. I am from May 3rd. We did not cover this. I don't think so. This is great. I need this for many reasons. I'm putting this up here on my list. Thank you, Nonfiction. Thank you so much. Can we give Nonfiction 100 candy for the awesomeness that they provided? Feels like raids have just replaced a lot of old hosting functions. Yeah, so most streamers don't at the end of their channel, wow. At the end of their stream, just host, unless they forget, like me, which I forget to raid a lot of the times because I'm like so hungry and I have to go to the bathroom. I'm just like, okay, bye. Stream's over, bye. But yeah, so someone asked about raiding offline. You can raid offline. So if you really want to help someone out and you want to make sure that they're getting everyone that you can help them with, you can raid offline. I don't know if a lot of people know that. Yes, you can raid offline. So if you're really wanting to support someone, you can do that. That's the best way to send people to, like, you're literally forcing people to go into someone else's channel. There's no better effective tool for supporting another streamer when you are offline than the raid tool. Hosting is so inferior compared to raiding. What's up, Menagerie? I used to host instead of raid, but switched entirely because ads played for hosts and not raids. Yeah. You can also suggest their channel to viewers when you're offline. Add them to the suggested channels list. So this is your auto host list. Okay. So you probably, if you auto host, you already have your list. To endorse their channel to those who visit your channel when you're offline. When their channel is live, their stream will appear in the carousel at the top of the page. You can also display your suggested streamers list in your streamer shelf. Your suggested streamers list in your streamer shelf. I think that's the thing. There's like those little, it's like what YouTube has that, right? Like the suggested channels thing. So it's kind of the same to that. So we talked about that. We showed that. So that's not going to change. So if you're still auto hosting, you will still have that on your landing page. People will still be able to go check them out. And again, like hosting for the most part didn't really do much in terms of like bumping someone's viewership. It was more, you wanted people to see someone else's channel and go check them out, right? So that's still going to accomplish those things. And again, you can always /raid even when you're offline and send people over there. Okay? And then I tweeted last night about, I was seeing people talk about situations in which, oh wow, like I wanted to do this and now I can't because hosting's gone. That I think we covered already so far about being more effective as a raid. The only thing I will miss about hosting is watching big events alongside your community. That is something that hosting is taken away from, right? Like games done quick, or a big esports event, or a big award show that you're not allowed to co-stream. Keep in mind that co-streaming is only available to a, select amount of channels in terms of being allowed to co-stream that stream. In general, the default is you are not allowed to broadcast someone else's content. That is not allowed on the platform. Some channels will allow you to co-stream their content, like twitch.tv/Twitch. I think anything there you can co-stream, I'm pretty sure. Don't wait, why am I crossing my fingers? Knock on wood. Wow, Coffee, you're failing me today. You're scrambling my brain. Knock on wood, don't hold me, to that, but I'm pretty sure anything on Twitch. Game Awards, typically. What is the other thing? The Summer Games Fest, typically. So there are some things that you can co-stream, but you shouldn't assume you can co-stream everything. So that is kind of a bummer, because that was always fun. I remember, when I didn't stream E3 events and we would watch them together in chat, but you can still get that done by doing Discord and everyone watching on their own. So it's like, yeah, it's like kind of a bummer, but also it's not the end of the world. Okay, so that's all I have that I'm gonna talk about. We're gonna watch Luxie's video and talk about that. I haven't watched it, so I'm gonna watch that with you guys. Any other points that I've missed, or any counterpoints from what I've said? Twitch is not going to do things that hurt your channel. And what I mean by that is, if there's a feature that is a bad experience that is driving people away from your channel, they're going to get rid of it. This is why Chance is gone, because they statistically observed that it drove viewers away from your stream. So their goals are not to help you succeed. And there's definitely an argument about, well, they only care about big streamers, they don't care about small streamers, and there are definitely things that exist that benefit bigger streamers better. But Twitch's core goals are to keep people on the platform and keep people engaged with live content. VOD content is secondary. They want people to keep going to the next stream and keep watching live. And that's why raids, they want people to raid. They want people to raid. It flushes people into the next stream. Boom. Shove. Go to the next stream. How many people have watched the stream and then gone through like 5 raids by the end of the day? You're like 5 channels deep. You're like, where am I? I'm not even the same niche as what I started with. I love Chance, but I understand they're annoying to most users. Yeah. The thing also with Chance is you can replicate that very easily. And if you're looking to get people to interact with your stream, there are better ways to do that. There are easier ways to do that that don't turn people away. Simple questions, very simple, very low obligatory having to think type questions, right? Where are you from? Pineapple on pizza. Very easy. Yes, no questions. I don't have to think about this, and everyone can chime in, right? So you can still get the same thing done. You have the announcement command, right? You can get your mods to announce and get people hyped up. Like, you don't need a tool to do that. Watching more content doesn't mean watching more ads, since the ads just offset the cost to Twitch of watching the stream. I keep hearing chants. What were chants? Yeah, it was basically, I never got access to it, but you could set a phrase and all people had to do was click a button, and then you have the identical phrase by everyone. I don't know. It was I think it was kind of weird, but organic chants are better. Organic chants are better, right? For many reasons. You have different messages appearing. It's It's more natural and probably not as spammy as just everyone clicking a button. But also, I mean, I think it's valuable data to realize if your channel is super spammy and everyone's just typing blah, 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 blah all the time, that drives people away. Especially if you're a smaller channel. People want to engage and interact and have conversation and have their message heard and just not participate in, like, emote spam all the time. The streams that I seen use chants, it felt like it enhanced parts of it. I don't know, I can only say so much because I never got access to it, but I think if Twitch says, hey, we're removing this tool because it was hurting your stream, and people are like, we don't care, and then they turn around and say, Twitch doesn't do anything to support streamers and small streamers, they don't do anything to help us grow. That they're looking out for you, buddy. They got your back, okay? I mean, at least in terms of, like, stuff like that, okay? It's like the same people that are mad that chants are gone are just like, well, they don't do anything to help us. It's like, they're saving your life right there. I really didn't like chants. Chants were good in some ways when a streamer had done good things, like Lowco completing Sekiro. But the thing is, when that happens, people are hyped anyways. There's hype emotes, there's hype commands. People are cheering and spamming emotes. Like, those moments happen anyways, but they feel so much better when it's not forced. Anyways, you guys got me ranting about chants. So we have a tweet here from Ella, who is a UX designer for Ubisoft, also a Twitch streamer. She wrote, let me zoom in. Is it raining? It sounds like it's raining, but I can't tell. I'm gonna drop a hot UX take here. I obviously hate that hosting is going away, but we're all experienced Twitch users. We know. New users don't, and it does confuse them to see an unknown face on channels they've previously visited. Maybe, hopefully, they remove it to redesign that option. Example, when Nego Oryx went viral with the bunny girl meme, I was hosted on her channel a few times. People came in asking me if I was the bunny girl, and I said no, of course, and I think that might have driven people away to come back to hers thinking they're in the wrong place. So she has, you know, the background to comment about the user experience and also a personal observation that she experienced. So hopefully that provides a little bit more credibility to me ranting.